Shoulder day. It's a beautiful day. I'm actually wearing sunglasses. Sun's out. No guns out. Got to keep the pump cover on, get warm. So, still in the research and development phase. Pump pre-workout, non-stem pump pre-workout with some carbs. I'm going to do 2 scoops here. We'll get a close-up so you can see. Nice powder. Really clean and fine. Really impressed with how this is done. These guys did a really good job on the manufacturing side of things. We're a little bit of a dick about this. I was pretty particular. But 2 scoops is the full serving for this. Boop, 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 boop. Man, it's beautiful out. Nice and sunny. This flavor, I guess I'll give you a little insight. Little lemon lime action. I actually am a big fan of lemon lime. This is not lemon lime. So I think I'm going to do like a half a scoop of carbs. I don't need too much. I've eaten pretty good today. We'll do a half a scoop of carbs, which is roughly like, I mean, 1 scoop's 25 grams of carbohydrates, so don't need too much. And since I'm feeling froggy today, you fucking fat tubby bastard, couple gummies. Boop, 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 boop. Go for a swim. It's like getting to eat the worm after you drink a bottle of tequila, but for your pre-workout, and you're not shit-faced drunk, pissing your pants, and thinking you're getting laid. Fucking tequila. I don't do much tequila anymore. But we're gonna go train shoulders. It's hot. We get all warmed up and go fuck some shit up. Let's go. All right, doing shoulders today. Not too many people in here, so I'm gonna kind of jump around and do some fun shit. But concept today, you've seen me do all these different shoulder workouts. I always talk about filling up blood. Obviously, you just saw me warm up. Always get warm. You know, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's pretty sweaty. I like getting warm before I do this so I feel like I'm ready to fucking rip into it, because once I get started, I just want to lay into everything. So, gonna start doing like, not drop sets, we'll probably do something like supersets and giant sets is gonna be my focus with this. I want to get in and out of here in about 45 minutes. So this is something that's like something for you guys that wanted something a little faster. 45, 50 minutes. I'm gonna fill the shoulder up, front to back, and back to front. We're gonna do bent over rear dumbbell raises. We're gonna do side lateral raises. And then we're gonna do front dumbbell front raises. And then reverse back, front, side, rear. Rear, side, front side, rear. Now you could do whatever type of variation you want with this, but my goal here is to fill this motherfucker up so that it is round and full, so that my next exercise, when I work into presses, I don't have to use that crazy heavy amount of weight. I can just start to feel the muscle, make the mind to muscle connection with every exercise I go on from here, hit it and move the fuck on. 2 to 3 work sets, move on to the next exercise. 2 to 3 work sets, on to the next exercise. So I'm gonna place a good bit of emphasis on this front portion of the giant set, and then let it rip from there and just enjoy the fucking show. Let's go. Warming up, feel good, nice and full. Again, hang round the whole shoulder out, front to back, back to front. You'll notice that, like, the pace, the tempo that I have during the raises sometimes changes, and then I'll even do some, like, I'll do a couple doubles on this. It's just all instinctive training. It's me feeling it. Like, it's something that as you become more advanced and as you become more comfortable, with your body, with the weights, with the exercise, with everything here, you'll start to pick out when it's a good idea to do it. Me, I tend to, a lot of instinctive, and I want to make the shit really hard. Like, doing the rear delts and then going in the fronts is way more difficult for me going from the fronts into the rears. That's what I just learned with this little 3 sets that we just did. I noticed going from rears to sides to fronts is way more difficult. Now, I want to do front, sides, and rears because it's like, be way easier on me, but I just noticed that doing it that way, I'm feeling a little bit more, I feel more blood, I feel more burn, I feel more difficulty there. And then, right now I think I'm gonna work in the presses. I like the total shoulder machine. That's something my right shoulder gives me trouble. That's why you don't see me do a lot of crazy heavy presses anymore. I noticed that that machine gives me the, it just positions my back, positions my shoulders, and gives me a better feel on my shoulder than, say, any type of dumbbell military press or barbell military press. So I'm gonna work into that, one more set of this, and then I'm actually feeling some cable work. I don't do much cable work. I think that the reason I'm liking it, just the pump and just being able to really isolate and push blood into specific areas, which we'll get into whenever I get there. So, another one. Another one. Just got done the presses, got really into it. You saw me there do pause reps. I do that on some stuff, mostly on like a pressing or a pulling, such as like a barbell row or a deadlift. Obviously, I don't like to slam it, but like that rest right there at the end, and then re-engage. You'll see it in the video. I watched it here on the clip. You'll see my shoulders like re-engage with it. That's the purpose here. Do not use too much weight. Don't use more weight than you can handle when doing that. You'll put a lot of stress on your joints. Just get used to it. Start with a lighter weight. Get a feel for it, and you'll see what I mean whenever you start doing them if you haven't already. A lot of other bodybuilders do them. Really got into it. I liked it today. Also good for barbell rows. And when you're doing rack pulls and deadlifts, don't just slam it off the ground. Face down, re-engage. Okay. We're gonna do cable work now. Now that I got a good bit of fucking blood, I'm starting to feel everything. I'm starting to like, the sweat's starting to wear off because I'm gotta stay hydrated. I can feel like I'm starting to lose the fluids, so I'm starting to drink more fluids. I might do like a half a scoop of aminos here in a minute. We're gonna do cables. We're gonna do side laterals, and then we're gonna do front raises with on front raises. Now that I'm a little leaner, you'll start to see my front delts engage whenever I do it, and you'll also see me kind of dip into it. Rather than stay upright and go up here, I'll dip into it. When I dip into it like this, I'm able to squeeze my front delt that much harder. So pay attention to where I place my feet. Make sure you have a good base, and whenever you're doing like a front raise here, if I lean into it a little bit and go here, that's going to be different than if I'm upright and here. Still a cable front raise, but where I'm positioning my body is how I'm going to place emphasis on my shoulder. If I'm here, doing front raises, bend over a little bit, because it's still front, it's still nasty, it's still going to feel the burn. But if I stand straight upright and do them right here, a little different variation. So pay attention to how I do. Watch my muscle groups work, and let's go ahead. We'll do some supersets, sides and fronts. All right, so we finished up. I just finished up whenever I got done doing this cable side laterals, SuperSetted with the fronts. I decided to go right into face pulls with the rope face pull. Watch how I do those, especially how you pull with your hands. I like pulling with my pinkies. I'm able to concentrate and pull a little bit more with my rear delts, so pay attention whenever you see the video. And I supersetted that with front delt cable raises again. Whenever I did it, I started out a little lower like I've been talking about. Just a different variation. Toy with it so that you can see how you feel with it. And then I started standing straight up just to add a little bit more intensity. You're going to feel yourself fatigue a little faster because your muscles get used to what you keep doing to it. So that's why I always change everything up. But we got done this workout in like 47 minutes. So I mean, the whole time I was moving, I was back to back to back, 10-second rest, 30-second rest here and there, and then just keep fucking banging away at it. No really heavy movements, no heavy shrugs, no heavy upright rows or anything like that. You're more than welcome to throw it in, but with this, a lot of emphasis on just pushing blood, something to add spice to it. If you need a quick day at the gym when you're like, I need to get in here and out of here in like 40-45 minutes, it's the fucking type of workout to hit. Intense. I mean, I could fucking wring this shirt out right now. So yeah, you know, this is the type of workout that's like extra cardio as well. Help slim down, nice flat abs, see the dick, take a dick pic for the old lady like it worked in the mirror or at home. She'll love it, I promise. Probably not. Never go full dick. But Nonetheless, have a good time. Watch the workout. Check out the bio, the bio for this video, so you can get the workout and fucking go to town, gentlemen. Love it. Fuck shit up.